What if I told you that the man you see in the mirror, the one who feels a little weaker, a little slower, a little more tired than he used to, isn't the real you? What if that feeling of fading vitality, that quiet dimming of your inner fire, isn't because of your age at all? What if it's because your body has simply forgotten a signal, a powerful ancient command for strength that's been lying dormant inside you, just waiting to be reawakened? And what if you could learn to turn that signal back on, starting today? I'm Dr. Grace Morgan. For over 15 years as a urologist, I've had the profound privilege of sitting with thousands of men just like you. Good men, strong men, men who have built families, careers, and legacies, but who somewhere after 50 started to feel like a ghost of their former selves. They don't come to me to talk about getting older. They come to me because they want to feel alive again. And what I've learned from them and from the science of the human body might just change the way you think about your own strength. Forever. We live in a world that tells you that after a certain age, decline is inevitable, that your energy will fade, your drive will soften, and your physical power will simply slip away. It's a story we've all been told, a story that can leave you feeling powerless, frustrated, and alone in your struggle. But that story is incomplete. It's a half-truth, because your body is not a machine with parts that just wear out. It is a living, breathing ecosystem designed for adaptation, for healing, and for regeneration. The reason you feel that decline isn't because your engine is broken. It's because the key that starts it has been misplaced. That key, that forgotten signal, is the foundation of masculine vitality. It's not a hormone. It's not a pill. It's something far more fundamental. It is the health of your entire vascular system, the 60,000 miles of river streams and capillaries that carry life oxygen and energy to every single cell in your body. When this system flows freely, you feel powerful. When it becomes sluggish, you feel weak. Think of it like this. Imagine your body is a magnificent orchestra. Your heart is the drum section, steady and strong. Your muscles are the strings capable of incredible power. Your brain is the wind section, creating thoughts with clarity and focus. But for all these instruments to play in harmony, to create the beautiful music of vitality, they need a conductor. In your body, that conductor is a miraculous little molecule called nitric oxide. It's a simple name for a profoundly powerful messenger. Its only job is to give one single command to your blood vessels. That command is relax, open, allow life to flow. When nitric oxide is abundant, your blood vessels are wide, flexible, and efficient. Blood moves effortlessly, delivering oxygen to your brain for sharp thinking, to your muscles for strength and endurance, and yes, to your pelvic region, creating the firm, reliable erections that are a hallmark of a healthy man. When nitric oxide is present, your blood pressure naturally regulates. Your heart works with ease, not strain. Your energy is consistent because every cell is being nourished. You feel vibrant, capable, whole. But here is the hidden truth that so few men are ever told. After the age of 40, and especially after 50, your body's natural ability to produce this critical molecule can decline by as much as 50%. It's not your fault. It's a combination of modern life, chronic stress, processed foods, a more sedentary lifestyle, all of which slowly turn down the volume on this life-giving signal. And when the conductor gets quiet, the orchestra falls into chaos. Your blood vessels become a little stiffer, a little narrower. The flow of life becomes more like a trickle than a river, and you begin to feel the symptoms. The first is often a subtle fatigue, a brain fog that coffee can't quite cut through. Your stamina at the gym starts to fade. You need more recovery time. Then you might notice your erections aren't as strong or as spontaneous as they once were. The morning vitality you took for granted in your youth is less frequent. Intimacy starts to feel less like a natural joy and more like a performance filled with anxiety. You see, these are not separate issues. They are all symptoms of the same underlying problem. The conductor is tired, the signal is weak, the river is running dry. But here is the most important thing I'm going to tell you today. You have the power to turn the conductor's volume back up. You have the power to help your body remember its own signal for strength. And it doesn't require a prescription, an expensive gadget, or a punishing new routine. It begins with 3 simple, profound, and scientifically backed actions. 3 ways to awaken the forgotten signal and restore the flow of life within you. Let's walk through them together. Not as a list of chores, but as a journey back to yourself. The first action is the simplest and perhaps the most overlooked. I call it honoring the river of life. It's about deep, intentional hydration. I know. Drink more water. You've heard it a million times. But I want you to think about it differently. I want you to think about what happens when you wake up in the morning. For most men over 50, the first hour of the day feels stiff. Your mind is cloudy. Your joints ache. Your body feels heavy. You reach for coffee just to feel human. What you're feeling is the physical result of dehydration. After 8 hours of sleeping, breathing, and repairing, your body is in a significant water deficit. Your blood, which is over 90% water, has literally thickened overnight. It's become more like sludge than a free-flowing river. It struggles to move through those 60,000 miles of vessels. It struggles to deliver oxygen to your brain and energy to your muscles. And critically, it struggles to create the hydraulic pressure needed for a strong erection. An erection is at its core a vascular event. It requires blood to flow into the penis and stay there. If your blood volume is low and thick, your body simply cannot achieve this effectively. So here is the first action. It is a promise you make to your body the moment you wake up, before the coffee, before the news, before checking your phone. You will drink 1 large 16-ounce glass of water. Room temperature is fine, maybe with a squeeze of lemon. As you drink it, I want you to visualize what's happening inside you. You are literally rehydrating your blood. You are turning that thick sludge back into a powerful flowing river. You are sending a wave of life and oxygen to every single cell. You are telling your brain, wake up. You are telling your muscles, prepare for action. You are telling your entire vascular system the day has begun. This single act performed consistently every morning is more powerful than any energy drink. It kickstarts your metabolism, flushes out toxins your body processed overnight, and provides the raw material for energy. It is the foundational step. You cannot have a healthy flow without enough water in the river. It's that simple. It is an act of respect for the incredible ecosystem within you. Do this for 1 week, and I promise you will feel a difference in your morning clarity and energy that will surprise you. Now for the second action. If water is the river, this next step is what creates the current. I call it igniting the spark. This is where we directly and naturally boost your body's production of nitric oxide. So many men I see believe that the only way to improve blood flow is through a pill. But nature has already provided us with the most powerful vasodilators known to science, and they are likely sitting in your kitchen right now. The spark for nitric oxide comes from specific nutrients found in common foods. Foods rich in nitrates, which your body converts directly into this powerful molecule. Think of dark leafy greens like spinach, arugula, and kale. Think of the deep, rich color of beets. Even the humble garlic clove is a potent nitric oxide booster. I'm not asking you to go on a radical diet. I'm asking you to make a simple upgrade. Can you add a handful of spinach to your eggs in the morning? Can you drink a small glass of beet juice a few times a week? Can you add more garlic to your cooking? These aren't just foods. They are medicine. They are the raw materials your body needs to rebuild its signaling system. When you eat these foods, you are quite literally giving your body the building blocks to tell your arteries to open, to relax, and to let life flow. But there's another, even more immediate way to ignite the spark. And you can do it right now, wherever you are. It's through your breath. This may sound strange, but our bodies have a hidden superpower located in our nasal passages. Your sinuses are a major production site for nitric oxide. However, this gas is only released and carried into your bloodstream when you breathe in a specific way, slowly and through your nose. Most of us, especially when we're stressed, are shallow mouth breathers. We take quick, panicked breaths that keep our bodies in a state of fight or flight. This style of breathing tells your blood vessels to constrict, to tighten up, preparing for danger. I want you to learn a new way. A way that signals safety, calm, and openness to your entire nervous system. It's simple. Take a moment. Close your mouth. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Feel your belly expand. Now hold it for just a moment, and then exhale even more slowly through your nose or mouth for a count of 6 or 7. That's it. That slow, deep nasal inhale pulls that nitric oxide from your sinuses down into your lungs, where it is absorbed into your bloodstream and immediately begins its work, telling your blood vessels all over your body to relax. Can you practice this for just 3 minutes a day? Perhaps when you're sitting in traffic, or before a stressful meeting, or most powerfully before intimacy. Taking just 5 or 10 of these slow, intentional breaths can shift your body out of an anxious state and into a relaxed, receptive one. It is a direct command to your vascular system to open up and prepare for connection. It is free. It is always available. And it is one of the most powerful tools you have to manage stress and improve your circulation. So we have the river deep hydration. We have the current and nitric oxide from food and breath. Now we need the final piece, the one that ensures the entire system can work without interference. The third action is what I call the quiet command. It is about mastering your body's stress response. For the modern man, stress is a constant companion. Deadlines, finances, family pressures. Your mind is always running. This chronic mental stress creates a very real physical response. Your body releases a hormone called cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is useful. It gives you a jolt of energy to handle a crisis. But when it's flowing all day, every day, cortisol becomes a poison to your vitality. It is the direct enemy of everything we are trying to achieve. Cortisol tells your blood vessels to constrict. It raises your blood pressure. It breaks down muscle tissue. And most devastatingly for a man's vitality, it actively suppresses your body's ability to produce testosterone. Think of cortisol and testosterone as being on a seesaw. When cortisol is high, testosterone is forced down. It's a survival mechanism. Your body thinks it's in constant danger, so it shuts down non-essential functions like libido and muscle repair to focus on survival. Many men I see are living in this state 24/7. They work hard all day, come home, watch stressful news, and then lie in bed with their minds racing, unable to shut off. They are flooding their bodies with cortisol, even as they sleep. And they wonder why they wake up exhausted, with no sex drive and fading strength. The quiet command is about consciously creating a space for your body to get off that seesaw. It's about giving your nervous system a signal that says the battle is over. You are safe. You can now rest, repair, and rebuild. Here is the action. Every evening, at least 30 minutes before you plan to sleep, you will initiate a shutdown ritual. This means all screens off. No television news. No scrolling through your phone. No checking work emails. These devices are cortisol delivery systems. Instead, you will do something that actively lowers it. Maybe you listen to calm music. Maybe you read a few pages of a book. Maybe you simply sit in a quiet room and practice the slow nasal breathing we just discussed. Or maybe you take a warm bath or shower, which is a powerful way to relax your muscles and blood vessels. The activity itself is less important than the intention behind it. You are intentionally creating a buffer between the stress of the day and the healing of the night. You are allowing your cortisol levels to fall, which in turn gives your testosterone the space to rise. Most of your body's testosterone production happens in the deep stages of sleep. If you go to bed wired and stressed, you are robbing yourself of this essential nightly restoration. This simple ritual can be transformative. It will not only help you fall asleep faster, but it will dramatically improve the quality of your sleep. You will wake up feeling more rested, more restored, and you may begin to notice the return of that natural morning vitality, which is a clear physical sign that your hormonal system is coming back into a healthy, balanced rhythm. So there they are. 3 actions. Honor the river with morning hydration. Ignite the spark with food and breath. And issue the quiet command with an evening shutdown. None of these are extreme. None of them are complicated. But together they create a powerful synergy. They work in harmony to restore the fundamental systems that create the feeling of strength and vitality in a man's body. They address the root cause, a sluggish vascular system and a stressed out nervous system, instead of just chasing the symptoms. I want you to hear this loud and clear. There is nothing wrong with you. Your body has not betrayed you. It is simply crying out for the right conditions to thrive. It is asking for more flow, less stress, and deeper rest. That is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. To age with strength is not about trying to be 25 again. It's not about forcing your body to perform. It is about learning to listen to your body with respect. It's about working with it, not against it. It's about understanding that true lasting power comes from a place of inner balance, not brute force. The forgotten signal isn't lost forever. It's right there inside you, waiting. The river is waiting for the water. The orchestra is waiting for the conductor. Your strength is waiting for your command. If this message touched something deep inside you today, if it gave you a sense of hope, then I invite you to begin this journey. Don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one. Start with the glass of water in the morning. Feel the change. Then add the breathing. Then create your evening ritual. This is your life, your body, your vitality. It is worth fighting for. Not with aggression, but with wisdom. Not with frustration, but with compassion. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe to this channel. Every week, we will explore another piece of this puzzle together, helping you reclaim your energy, your confidence, and your inner strength. And if you know another man, a brother, a father, a friend, who needs to hear that his best days are not behind him, please share this with him. Let's change the conversation around aging from one of decline to one of rediscovery. Leave a comment below and tell me which of these 3 actions you're going to start with. Let's begin this journey together right now. You are stronger than you think. Your best years are not behind you. They are waiting to be reclaimed.